Welcome back to The Vocalist. Today, I am finally hearing the band The Who. We're going to watch a performance of the song Won't Get Fooled Again, and this was recorded in 1978 at Shepperton Studios. Here we go.
The world looks just the same, and history ain't changed. 'Cause the banners they all flown in the last war. I tip my hat to the new Constitution, take a bow on the new revolution. Starting real, change all around. Pick up my guitar and play, just like yesterday, and I'll get on my knees and pray. We don't get fooled again. Don't get fooled again. No.
Okay, I have to. Oh my gosh, this is a long one. Okay, I have to go. I have to go back. I have goosebumps, and I think I feel like I'm there. I know I'm not. I know there's so much that I am missing by not being there. I get that. But the audio quality of this, I don't feel like it's been mixed and edited and all the things to improve upon like this live performance. So I feel like there's just this raw quality to the audio that I'm hearing, and I love it because it feels, it's so authentic, and it's not perfect, but their performance is so tight and it's so good, and it's really exciting to hear that and to see that. I just getting like the full glory of this live performance without all of the remastering and all of that. I don't know. I love it. But then again, I'm saying this and I don't really know much about mixing and mastering anyway, so I could be wrong. But we're going back. The energy right out the gate is so thrilling. I got really nervous when the guitar player was going in circles because I saw that cord like winding around his legs, but obviously he didn't fall, he didn't trip. Everyone is just so high energy, and then You have the bass player, like, cool as a cucumber. I mean, it's just the picture, the scene is so, so good. It's so good. Okay, maybe I shouldn't go back. I'm gonna go back all the way. I know it's a long one. Buckle up. Here we go. I mean, obviously the crowd knows the song, I would imagine, but watching him jump up and down and that inspiring the audience to start clapping, I love that.
Fighting in the streets with our children at our feet. And the morals that they worship will be gone.
Love his tone. It is so full. It is so rich. And obviously you can see just by his bone structure, like naturally there's a decent amount of space in his mouth. So I don't know that he has to work that much harder to create these really cool tones. It seems like I'm gonna have to find like an interview or some clip of him speaking just so I can hear that, because there's just a lot of boomy resonance that we're getting.
And the man who spurred us on said the judgment all wrong. They decide and the shotgun sings the song.
There's a bit of a an accent that we're getting. I mean, I know they're English, but some of these ending words have almost a southern accent, at least to my ears, like the way he said or sang song. What I'm getting at, regardless of where they're from or what the accent is, I love just the slight variety we're getting because of pronunciation. Even before that, there was a word, or maybe it was a phrase, where we got a little bit more of a growl and less singing tone. And it's just, there's so much character. We already are getting this really full, beautiful, rich sound because of his tone. But then to add all these, I don't know, just like the sprinkling of variety, I think it's really cool.
I tip my hat to the new Constitution. Proud for the new revolution. Shining freedom, change all around. Pick up my guitar and play, just like yesterday. I'll get on my knees and pray. We don't get fooled again. Don't get fooled again.
Like when he went up, that was just, again, I can't get over the fullness of his tone. There was no thinning. And I don't have a problem with that because, you know, I love those bright, pingy tones and mix, but it just feels so full and projected and well supported. And I love hearing that.
Change it had to come. We knew it all along. We're liberated from the floor, that's all. But the world looks just the same, and history ain't changed. 'Cause the bad
hearing those harmonies. I know he was singing previously and we got a little bit of a duet, but you couldn't hear them as well. That, oh, I like that sound so much. I'm having such a blast watching this, but I love when you get these duets, these harmonies that almost feel like people aren't singing. Like when it almost feels like shouting, just sustained shouting. Obviously what I'm really hearing is just a lot of firm press in the chords, no vibrato. I mean, it's such a cool sound, and when people layer that, I love it. Oh golly, and when he was flailing, whipping that mic around, that's trust. I think if I was on stage, I would be like, I don't know, I would be terrified. So it's just, again, the energy. I can't get over the energy that these guys have. It is so thrilling.
There's nothing in the street looks any different to me.
Okay. I know. I gotta talk about vocals. I'm getting so sucked in. We're getting a nice gravelly texture at the bottom here. Now, I obviously do not know his range, but I would wager this is mid to low range for him, which is why we're getting more of that gravelly texture. When he, went up a slightly higher, it didn't sound outrageously high. It didn't sound out of range, at least to my ears. So that gives me, I don't know, that makes me think he's got a lot more on top that I'm just not hearing. Again, still got that gratefulness, but throughout his delivery, we're still getting a decent amount of ping. Like, it doesn't sound muffled. It doesn't sound like he's depressing the larynx by any means. And so it just, again, I say this all the time, and it just is such a beautifully balanced sound. And I know I say that a lot, but it's like, there's a reason that I repeat that sentiment, because it's such a wonderful thing. It's a wonderful tone, and it should come, I mean, it makes sense that some of the greatest singers across all genres have that quality, because it just makes their delivery so thrilling and so satisfying for the listener, because we get the depth and the richness that we love, but that added ping, it helps carry the vocals over the instruments. It helps to give just that shimmery quality to the voice that really makes it stand out and, sets it apart from everything else that's happening.
And the slogans are replaced by the fire. And the parting on the left is now parting on the right. And the fields are no longer overnight. I tip my hat to the new Constitution. Goodbye on the new revolution. Starting free, change all around. Pick up my guitar and play. Just like yesterday, I'll get on my knees and pray. We don't get fooled again.
I'll get this transition again. I think they're being super smart in the ends of their phrases. It's not that they're clipping the words, but they're shorter. the words, or at least, whatever ending syllable, it's a little bit shorter. You could absolutely extend that, hold that note, but when you're doing a piece that's 9 minutes long, that has so much energy and so much intensity, to reserve as much energy as you can in certain moments is brilliant. It definitely adds a cool nuance to the overall piece, but it's also a great reminder that there are a lot of different ways that we can get more air when we're in the middle of a song or a set. And one way of doing that is shortening the ends of phrases or the ends of words so that you have more space between that and your next line to take in more air. Oops.
We don't get fooled again. Don't get fooled again. No, 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 no. Don't get fooled again.
Goosebumps. That was so cool. Partially because I just had no idea what was happening and I didn't know if it was just gonna start to fade out. No, it did not. Oh, that was so cool. Okay, I'm not gonna play that whole thing again, but I am gonna get his entrance again. What a great scream. I'm gonna try and hone in on that. I'm sorry, this camera action videography, I feel like they were so ahead of their time. Recording this, I'm assuming live. This is just, it's super cool. He doesn't just hold it. I feel like there are so many tiny shifts in the shape of his vocal tract, whether it might be like movement of the tongue or opening or closing the mouth. I know we can't see it, but you can hear like the quality of that scream. It morphs throughout its life. Let me play that one more time. That was it. that was incredible. Oh my gosh, what a thrilling performance. I did just read the description and it said that this was the last performance ever by Keith Moon. So then I went down the rabbit hole just a little bit and saw that John Entwistle, I believe that's how you say his name, unfortunately is also no longer with us. So I'm just so grateful for clips like this that, you know, I wasn't there for it. And so to be able to just go back and marvel at the skill and the talent of so many incredible musicians is just, I'm just grateful for that. Man, I'm flabbergasted. Like that was just, there was so much intensity. And I keep saying the word thrilling, but like I enjoyed every second of that. The way they fed off of each other, obviously their talents stand on their own, you know, but just the interaction within the entire band. And yeah, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. That is all for today. I'm gonna go back and watch this again because it was just, it's like when you watch a movie for the second or third time or however many times, you always pick up on little things when you watch it again. So I'm excited to do that for this. But yes, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for this recommendation and for watching with me. And hopefully I will see you next time.